Hey, welcome. Domain Dave here, cheapwinefinder.com, like always. And today I was thinking about we're going to have a bunch of parties happening this weekend, 4th of July. You know, going to grill up a few things. 4th of July tends not to be hot dogs on the grill. It tends to be burgers and steaks and that kind of thing because it's kind of special. And so let's go to value price steak wine. And here we go. We got the 90 plus Cellars Paso Robles Cabernet Sauvignon 2023. I'll try to explain, well, not try to explain, I will explain it. 90 plus Cellars. They've been around for a while now. And their business model was a winery would get a 90-point wine and they would go to them and say, hey, do you have any left over? Because their grape vintage might have had enough for, I'm making up numbers, 50,000 cases. And they normally sell 35,000 cases. So 90 plus Cellars would go, hey, you got any? Yeah, we got like 15,000 cases of this stuff. And since they made their money in selling the 35,000, selling 90 plus Cellars is pure profit. And they go, yeah. And the thing is, then what happens is 90 plus Cellars would have to keep who they got the wine from on the hush hush and put their own label on the bottle. And I know when they first started out, a couple of the wineries screwed up and put their own forks on top. So you were spending $12 on a wine that was $25, $30 in the same store you bought the $12 wine from, and you found out because of the cork. That doesn't happen anymore. It's really hard to figure out who did what where. And the only thing they told us about this wine from Paso Robles, it's in the southernmost parts of Paso Robles, and Paso Robles is the largest AVA in the Central Coast, and it has 11 different sub-AVAs there. So trying to figure things out is not going to be easy. So in France, it's called Negociant. Negociants go to wineries that always have excess, and unless there's something wrong with the yield, they almost always have left over, and they like to sell the other stuff because that's just profit. And they don't have to worry about, it coming back from the store so it didn't sell. It's up to you now. You pay me up front and you sell it. I'm going to take a sip. A nice cab. It's kind of juicy and chewy, which is what you want for a summertime steak cab. So, and then the other part of it is you got to be really good about not outing who your original winery is, and then your wine drinkers who buy your wine have to trust that you're not just, you're actually going to these good wineries and you're actually getting these good wines. So the whole thing is built on trust, which is kind of an interesting business model. So there you go, 90 plus Cellars, and they have wines from France, Spain, Italy, United States, Australia, you name it. They've got a wine. Most wine shops don't carry all of their wines. They have so many, but they're not really good concept because every wine you get from them, and it doesn't mean you're going to like it, but what it means is that it's selling in the same store, or at least a store nearby, for more money with a different label. And that's not the worst starting point for a wine. So what's this wine all about? The 90 plus Cellars Paso Robles Cabernet Sauvignon 2023. Actually, I'm going to look at the label, and it's what is it? It is lot 210s, because the lots are important, because they bought this from one winery. They can go to Paso Robles, and if this sells out, and from another winery and get lot 211, and it's a different wine. And it says it's the Reserve series, which I don't know what that means. Reserve doesn't mean anything in the United States. It kind of, like in Spain, it means something, but it's one of those things that is the winery itself, and since 90 plus Cellar really isn't the winery, so they're telling you this is our special stuff, the step one step above what we normally, our regular stuff. So they're telling you this is a good wine. They got it as a reserve wine. It lists for $17.99. I got it for $13.99 at a grocery store because they had sales on wine because it's the 4th of July. They wanted to move some product. So if they're pricing at $18, $17.99, this might be a $25 cab from Paso Robles. I mean, I'm making these numbers up, but that's not out of the realm of possibility. I'm going to take another sip. It's rich and juicy, slightly on the sweeter side, but not sweet in terms of sugar. At times they're like really ripe fruit, which is nice. Paso Robles, it can get to be 110 degrees there. This is 14.1 in the alcohol, which is slightly less than what you would expect for a really hot area. The fog rolling in the morning really saves these vineyards because as the sun is bearing down, the fog is still covering and protecting the vines, and it doesn't burn off till noon. So then after, like 6 o'clock, the sun starts fading. So the time that the heat really gets to pound these is a shorter time. I mean, if it wasn't for that fog, they couldn't grow, and the fog helps them grow. So the coast is a special place. So here we go. I'm taking another sip, and that's a perfectly fine Cabernet Sauvignon. Great for the grill. If you can find it, buy it. It's 90+ Cellars Paso Robles Cabernet Sauvignon 2023. Try it, you'll like it. Keep it cheap. Adios. I'll be talking to you. Here's Domain Dave.